practicing. Oh, stop lagging. Stop lagging, game. We are... Oh, I can't afford to launder it. I'll get some monies. Spend all my money laundering. I'm poor now. Withdraw monies. 4,648. That should be more than enough to launder with. Well, it's Saturday morning. I'm here. You're here. Sooner or later. Same bat channel, same bat time. There we go. More than enough. Okay. Thank you so much for the follow. Get wrecked, nerd. Get wrecked, nerd. It's funny, every time you say your name, you can be insulting someone. That's kind of funny. Oh, I'm being silly. Don't mind me. Let's go to IA Rao's hammerdeath. IA Rao. I don't know how to say her name. I know her, but I don't know how to say her name. There's currently a giveaway for 50,000 gold. PCNA, PCAU for live viewers. You just do ! potato and you're entered. You don't have to be here when I give away the money. So, if you're PCNA or PCEU, please enter. Says me. Oh look, hammerdeath house. Okay, cool. You know what? This is awesome. Look at how cluttered this is, and so beautifully cluttered. What a great mix of items. So orcish, gosh, those cups are huge. Along with solitude. It's actually, that's a clockwork thing right there. It's beautifully mixed. Although, even though it's mixed, it truly is, oh, somebody was pulling out some bullets. It truly is, at its core, orcish. I wonder if I never noticed that. Okay. I mean, that's wood elf, but it's still truly orcish down deep. All that neat, gosh, you know, the orcs are, I mean, there's this one quest in Rothgar where she talks about the food that she's making, and it's absolutely nasty. Oh, look at that cobbled couch. Oof, gorgeous. But I'll tell you, when you see the food laid out, it's like, I would eat all of this. Super cozy. A great way to do this is lots of flame. Flame makes things feel warm. Carpets make things feel warm. It's beautifully lit. It's exactly what you need to do if you're trying to make something feel cozy. And I think, and especially in this house, which is just because of the stone walls, has these really cold feeling. Has this cold feeling. I think it's, look at that clutter. How well done. Excellent job. Super impressed. All right. Okay, I'm gonna switch me's. Oh, I thought I got knocked off stream again. I did not, which is a good thing. All right, let's talk contests. Hey, C-Code. Like I normally do in the mornings, we're gonna talk contests. So today is the 9th, which means the next contest for DDA, which isn't a contest actually, it's a Showcase. The next showcase is for the 16th, which is escapes and holidays. Where does your adventurer escape when it's time to take a serious winter break? Treat yourself to a magical winter holiday destination, spa, hotels, and resorts. Now through February 8th, Lucian and Unstable Unicorns have Heartstay Wedding Housing Contest. Aether Realm, January and February, has, by February 28th, the Realms of Oblivion. And then there's Mine, which is open to the whole community, which is due February 13th. It's a Valentine's Day contest. If you want to know more, there's more information in my Discord. And then the J-Heart contests upcoming for this month are Happy Moo Year and working on a, what do you call it? A table, like a crafting table. So that, oop, wrong way. Good morning. So that would be what you're working on. Probably not going to enter those. They're not really really digging it for me. Thank you. I'm glad. I think it's a nice big broad topic. So I think we're going to have a lot of fun looking at things. And like I told people in the forums, I'll be taking my time with it. So if it takes more than one day to go through all the homes, then it takes more than one day. I don't want to short shrift anybody. I think a lot of people get upset when their houses are kind of rushed through. So I'm going to make the contests, if they take time, they take time. That's all there is. You know what I mean, jelly beans? All right. Okay. As for news, let me look at the dev tracker real quick. They are going to fix Molten Whip in update 29, if anyone's having trouble with Molten Whip. Werewolf skills, still broken. They're still looking into trying to figure out what's wrong. Wow, why do people have class reps? That's not fair. They should totally have one for housing. I've asked, but they're like, we're not looking for one for housing. Why not? I don't understand why we're not important. They're just as important as class reps. Sadness. Did they say when they're going to release the Airy? It doesn't seem like they have. Not that I'm going to buy it. I don't want to buy any more houses with crowns unless I have a really good idea that has to be executed in a house with crowns. Otherwise, I'm just going to use gold houses and try to work around the problems. I guess I could buy them with gold through a crown exchange, but I don't have any ideas for them, so why have them all, you know? Hey, Azalea. Good Morgan. We're going to look at another house in a moment. Just going to plop these things in the bank. I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you. And I'm gonna eat you. All eat it. All right. Who's next? Let's go to Monkey Me's Sugar Bowl, Oriental Retreat. Let me write that down. You will be our Coldharbour of the day. Coldharbour, Coldharbour, the hearts and souls of men. Ow. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Summer's Day. Oriental Retreat. So this is Monkey Me. This is the inside of a sugar bowl suite. And it's only 18 items. But it's not bad. I think you could add a little bit of food. And what I would add is a rug right here. Or a full carpet. And I think the carpet or the rug will make it feel so much fuller. And maybe a chandelier hanging from here would be perfect. That would give it enough light. I think it's a good start though. I think if you add the carpet and the light, that might even just finish it. So nice job. Cool. All right, switching. Sorry, I'm going to be doing the writ thing this morning, but you guys said you didn't mind, so. Yay! All right, fire stabby. Yeah, it's true. What's going on? What's going on? What am I doing? Getting confused. I just got another entry to the holiday, the Valentine's Day contest, so I was writing it down. Oh, God, there's so much tiredness. I'm still not awake yet. So in Discord, I was posting these pictures. I don't think anybody found this terribly funny, but I did. I'll show it to you. Last night, I'm walking along, and I bug reported this because I try to be good about that kind of thing. Allow me to change this to real quick to what it needs to be for you to see it. Where is it? Okay, here we go. So yesterday I'm running around and I see that. And I realize that there is a butt just sticking out. Not sure why. Ooh, give me some. But there is a butt. So I'm waiting. I'm like, okay, I can try if I can do it to get it to see if it walks out, thinking sometimes these things just get stuck, but they eventually turn around and walk away. No, this deer is actually stuck. I stayed for a long amount of time. This deer's actually stuck with his head in the fence. So I ended up submitting a bug report. It just kind of amused me to no end that was what was going on. Kind of hilarious in a terrible way. I'm a terrible person. All right. Those poor deer. That poor deer. When I was writing the bug report, I was thinking, I pulled and I pulled and I pulled and I couldn't get his butt out. Oh yeah, it probably would have. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of killing it. Oh wow, I'm such a dork. Oh, look at that. It worked perfectly. Oh, no, it didn't. That's supposed to be more than just a timeout. That's supposed to be a delete. They're supposed to have been banned. Not just... No, they are banned. They're not just timed out. They're banned. So why does it say that they were timed out? Alright, whatever. Kind of cool, though. Pleased to see that, that my little tricksy tricks worked. I was, talking to Hammy this morning about it, trying to get that working, because they've just been getting worse, honestly. There's been more and more, and I don't have it in me to deal with them all the time. Like, sometimes I'm in the middle of doing something else, and I want to stop what I'm doing and figure out what's going on with these idiots that I have to deal with. But it shouldn't block the rest of you who post links, because anybody who's been here longer than an hour is considered a regular and should be able to post links. I don't mind you guys posting links. You're fine. It's the people trying to get me to buy followers that are the problem. So, no worries. Otherwise, we okay. I don't want to be this chick anymore. Does black and white work? No. Cute headband word. Works a little better than Maleficent. Good morning, Eridan. Happily, my ban program did work, in fact. And I don't have to now keep an eye out for them and ban them. It just does it on its own. We're doing this and then we'll hop over to a house. Hop over! Hop over! I'm trying to stick to small houses this morning until, well, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll start with small houses and move into larger houses. Doesn't really matter. I have a lot I need to do. I am so short on inventory right now. I need to buy stuff. I need to hit every single shop and start buying like tons of things, because I just don't have enough inventory to sell. This past event just knocked me out in terms of sales. But aside from, so midnight, listen to me. So Mid-Year Mayhem is coming up. And some people were asking, what do I build, or what do I, let's just craft one of these. For whatever reason, it didn't. There we go. Some people were asking, what do we sell during Mid-Year Mayhem to make money? Well, what I noticed is that in general, sales do not do as well in Mid-Year Mayhem, because most people are doing the event and are in PvP land, thus cannot come out and do shopping. Thus, it's a different kind of situation than you know, the Christmas stuff, New Life stuff. So what I suggest is that if you want to make money, the way to go is food, drink, potions. Anything that will increase, you know, power like that. Maybe glyphs, that kind of thing would probably be fine. That's what you're looking for. Something that, I mean, think about it. Anything to do with PvP or getting you to be better for PvP is what you're looking for. So think about it that way, and you should, hey, Shirley, you should be able to come up with some ideas, probably better than mine, for what to sell. But think about it that way, and hopefully that will help. All right, IRL, Monkey Me, we did those. Let's do Cassis Fanta's Cassis Mini Tirith. Ooh, Captain Margot's. Let's see what that looks like. I'm curious. Why am I seeing this wrong thing that's showing up? Okay, so this is Cassis Fanto, who's been doing just tremendous work lately. And it's Mini Tirith, so that looks like it must be being filmed. Because that looks like a boom mic. And they must be directors in the director's chair. And here's the camera. And the little director's clicker thing. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. That must be the screen that they're watching the film live. Not sure what that is. And here's the Mini Tirith. Look at it. That is just amazing. Look at how beautifully done this is. Oh my goodness, even the waterfall and the snowy capped mountain. Good morning, Omnivore. Look at this amazing scene. All the little details. It is really good. It's fantastic. What's amazing about it is not only is this portion great, but check out the movie set behind it. That is also great. I mean, it's pretty amazing what they've done. I know, Cassis is flat out amazing. I'm pretty stunned at how good Cassis is. I am so impressed. I'm glad we saw this. This is really cool. Love it. Alright, that's an open house in case you want to see more of it. It's PCNA, Captain Margot's. Shows you what you can do, even in a small house, if you have a good idea. Amazing. So impressed. Jealous, kind of, that I can't come up with stuff like that. Beautiful, though. Okay. Coming back on is another me, sorry. I wonder what that is. I wonder if you can look it up. Which update is it? I wonder if other people are having that problem. I wonder if other people are having that problem. I'd search it for you, but I'm doing this streaming thing. Or I would totally look it up for you. Alright, next. Let us go to the brass. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Gave myself a finger cut yesterday, paper cut, and it hurts. I did it on cardboard, so it's especially painful as opposed to just regular paper. Man, paper can be brutally painful. So this is me having dyed this outfit white. Can you tell? Doesn't that look white to you? Good morning. Looks terribly white to me. I don't know about you. That is obviously white. Mm-hmm. You think? Yeah, I'm right there with you. I think so too. I think it's pretty funny that they think that's white. I know things are supposed to dye differently, but still. This is a little ridiculous. It's not even close to white. Yeah. Seriously. It's so gray. It's so not white. I mean, this one is pretty extreme if you ask me. I mean, what do I know, but I think it's pretty great. There we go. Who's texting me? Okay, lots of people. I'm gonna ignore them. My poor sister posted something yesterday on Facebook, and she was, you gotta understand, my sister is from a portion of Long Island that is so conservative, it's like ridiculous, right? It's like super, super conservative. And she posted something saying that, referring to the fact that the insurgents were treated differently than the BLM protesters in DC, and called it white privilege. And her friends ripped her, well, one of her friends ripped her so hard that she contacted me in tears. She was so upset. And this person was just so mean and so awful, and it was all personal attacks, and it had nothing to do with the subject itself. It was just mean and cruel. And, yeah, that might look good. And so my sister was a mess, and I tried to cheer her up and help her out with, I don't know why I can't talk to, there we go. And I asked people to chime in who have lost friends over, like any of my friends, like-minded, who have lost friends over expressing their opinions about racism or anything else in this country that they believed strongly about. And so they were all kind of commenting and trying to cheer her on that, you know, it's okay, you know, you're gonna lose friends sometimes, but, you know, you're doing it for the right reasons. And she just logged out all upset, and she hasn't been on. So I don't think she got to see people trying to cheer her on, but I'm hoping that she does, because she took it very, very, very personally, as I would have. Person was just very, very mean, and said awful things. Called her names. There's such a divide. I don't understand it anymore. Alright, let's trade looks. We're going to be gothic now. I feel very gothic. Oh! I'm spooky. Spooky! Alright. My sister and I aren't terribly close, so this was an odd experience. She and I have a strained relationship, to say the least. Do I? I guess I do. All gray. All the time. Alright. Let's check out Twin Arches, Hides Their Heart, a Ginger Fox. Oh, they did awful names. And said that, you think you're taking the high road? I'd rather take the opposite road in a blizzard than ever be around you again, and stuff like that. And this was a friend that's like, her kids play together with the other kids, and it's just really, it's bad. This is a Ginger Fox, Hides Their Heart. Uh-oh. I worry what hides their heart means. Yeah, no, it was just mean. And they also wrote, I mean, I hate to make fun of people for their grammar and their spelling, because that's kind of elitist. Not everybody has the same education as everyone else. And you can't put people down for not having had the same resources. But I will say that it did crack me the hell up when they wrote that. That cracked me up to no end. I just laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed. For those of you who don't know, it's you reap what you sow, S-O-W. Oh, you don't like scary, stabby? I'll be cute again. Somebody else will do it. And what it means is that... oh, God. Bone apple tea! Yeah. Or the best one is when people try to say charcuterie, you know, the kinds of boards with all the meat and fruit on it and cheese. And there's one that the lady was calling it shark coochie. So like, all my friends call charcuterie boards now shark coochie boards. What is that, a book? Neat. Yeah. You really hate it that much? I'll switch it. Here. I'll be a little less creepy. I'll be a high elf. So what I didn't make fun of the person for their spelling. I didn't tell them that it was silly. But absolutely, Charlie. And that's what I tried to tell her. It's like, this person is not a good person. You know, she's a terrible person, as a matter of fact. I know it's hard, though, when you're living in an area where, you know, you don't really have... I don't even know what's going on, but this is terrifying. It's a scary house, and I'm running away. That's funny. My mom is really bad about this, okay? There's a Hy-Vee store out here. It's spelled like this. It's a supermarket. She calls it, and I swear to God, that's what she calls it, and she thinks it is that. If it was just her joking around, it wouldn't be so bad. Well, I do too. And so a lot of the conversation that people were having, you know, the advice that people were giving was super helpful for me too, because I'm a very sensitive person, as you guys know. I cry when you guys have bad things happen to you, you know? I ache for you, what you guys go through. So we're both very sensitive people. But, and when somebody doesn't like you, it hurts. Let's be honest. Especially someone you thought was a friend, right? So I don't blame her. I don't judge her for that. I feel the same way. But I was trying to give her some advice to help her heal a little bit. But when you're living in an area that's surrounded with all of these kinds of people who don't agree with your politics or your beliefs about how to treat other people, it's either you make friends with people like that or you're alone. Yeah. And so does she not have any friends then? Does she stay alone? Like for me, that's what I chose to do. But I can understand that somebody else does not want to do that. You know what I mean? It's not for everyone. Some people don't want to be alone and not have friends. So it's a terrible position to be in. You're absolutely right. And I know you're a very sensitive person, Charlotte, so you got this. But it's hard when you're, you know, I mean, eventually she's going to have to move. But her kids are going to school there. But it's not the kind of world that I don't think she wants to expose her children to much more. But, you know, we're stuck where we are at certain points in our life. Her first kid is going off to college next year. So that's good. She's got 2 more. At one point, they were trying to move. Well, it's hard to explain, but it's a little more complex than that on her case. In my case, I don't give a shit. I'd rather have nobody than a mean, ignorant, horrible person, right? But I think the average normal person wants to have some sort of social interaction, even if it means eating a little bit of their ethics. Plus, what's wrong with my sister not having friends? Or, I'm sorry, I didn't understand. We're not talking about the politics of it. I was just talking about my sister losing friends. Is that the part that's bothering you? I just don't know which part to stay away from. That's all. I'm not telling you no. I just didn't know which part to stay away from. I guess my sister's on my mind. I'm worrying about her. That's the part that bothers me. You know what I mean? I'm just worried about my sister. She's having a bad time. Wait, her friend? Her friend who said something mean about her? Okay. I mean, she sent me the whole comment that the person said. And it was really cruel. So I don't think I'm being... I mean, I don't think you want to talk about it, so I won't read it to you. But I can assure you it was awful. But I understand. I guess hey Torber, in a very broad sense. Oh, no, my sister posted on Facebook a comment about something, and her friend came in and attacked her personally, not her views, but her personally, and said that she would call their names and said she would rather hold on. I'm not gonna upset you. I don't want to upset you, but I'll quote the part that hurt her, why she was in tears and upset. Hold on. Why I've been worrying about my sister. That's all. It's just about that. She said, I choose the fucking highway during rush hour on a Friday in a fucking blizzard during holiday weekend than 1 second of being with you. Remember, you reap what you sow. Stuff like that. My sister had written something about political aspects more on the liberal side. This person's very conservative, didn't agree with her, and wrote mean things. Oh, no, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I'm not judging you for it. It's okay. You're allowed to be uncomfortable with subjects. If anybody understands being uncomfortable with certain subjects, that's me. And if you are uncomfortable with something I'm talking about, I'm actually really glad that you spoke up. Only part I was trying to figure out was which part to stay away from. So I'm glad we cleared that up. But if you had said, no, I'm uncomfortable with this part of it, I would have avoided it. Because that makes sense. I get that. So let's take a quick look at... And I appreciate that you spoke up. It's hard to do sometimes. She didn't. She's a... How do you put it? She's super, super squishy. That's the best way to put it. All right, let's go to Prisoner 404's Vulpine Lodge. Antiquarian. My sister and I grew up in a very hard home life. And we're both very sensitive. And on some level, I don't think she thinks that she deserves any better. And so I'm so, you know what it is? It isn't even about what was said. It isn't even about the politics behind it. I'm hurting because my sister is hurting. And I'm feeling terrible for her. And I tried to cheer her up, but I couldn't do it. And it was just made me really sad. But I'll stop talking about this because it is a little bit of a downer. So this is Vulpine Lodge. This is Prisoner 404, which is kind of an interesting name. I wonder what that means. So it's a shop. Let's head on in. I think Shutterbug, you're stronger than me, and perhaps stronger than my sister. Unfortunately, we're not terribly strong, either of us. Kind of squishy. Look at you, Azabi. Hello, Azabi. Alright, so this is a lodge. So we've got food out. So people are going to be eating and presumably sleeping here. Yes. Depending on where I do it, I am completely blatant. I have everything memorized. So yes. I mean, I do know where I can steal without worrying about anyone looking at me. I'm a terribly brazen thief. I don't even know that did I steal something just now? I didn't even notice. I do it automatically. I don't even think about it. So here's one of the bedrooms. And this is in case someone sneaks into your bedroom at night. You can just stab them like a stabby. Right in the face. I did? I didn't even notice. I steal things all the time. I'm a terribly awful thief. So this must be like a suite with multiple people. I have a couple of videos on how to steal in certain areas. I have memorized the timing and the locations that you can steal in lots of ways. Here's Ernst Scar protecting everything. This is very cozy. 600 out of 600. So if you're ever curious, or if you ever want to see, just let me know and I'll show you. It's one of my favorite things to do in this game is to steal. And if you noticed, I moused over that pack that somebody had, and I was all ready to steal from it. But the pack is obviously a furnishing, so that isn't going to happen. Huh, that's a good place to put that. Oh, pretty. Flowers. And a fishing zone. I wonder if there's anything up there. One of my favorite things to do when a new zone comes out, like a new extra... Oh, that's lovely. Like a new DLC or whatever, is learn where I can steal. How do I steal? You know, are there people that pat through? Am I safe to just grab things? Like, what's the deal? Well, there's some places where you don't have to be sneaky about it. Like, there's certain spots where there's literally nothing that will happen to you. Hello, Dunlop car. I like this. This is very, it's not quite sneaky as much as it's like a, when you're walking down a street that has like an arbor of trees over you, and it gives you that green feeling. That's what that feels like. It's very pretty that way. The effect, the one effect in the game, in the house, is a portal to another house. So let's switch. We're getting there. We're getting there, I promise. One more. All right, this one will be fast, and then I'll be on my big me. I'm gonna flip out like a ninja, because that's what ninjas do. So, honestly, there's just like so little going on. They haven't announced when Mid-Year Mayhem is. Plus, I don't know when Airy is coming. Okay, here we go. We're just going to do this real quick because this character has a buff on it. Has the holiday buff on it. So I don't want to go to a house with it. But we'll make it very, very quick, I promise. She only does this part. And then we'll get on Big Me. I'm gonna flip out. And then I'll show you what I'm doing with my house. There's going to be I'm trying to build something very unique. I'm trying to build something that looks like the Sleek Creek house or any other Khajiit house, in that it has that big pointy roof. Oh, the Ritz are so good and money-wise. What's funny is that literally as you're saying this, I was looking on the forums for news, and the first post up there is, it's time to say nerf crafting daily Ritz. Somebody is actually suggesting that they nerf them because they're That's 4.6K gold per day from one character and 50K per day if you have 9 characters. This is completely unfounded money. Players just make money out of thin air, is what this person is saying. So, right there, you've got somebody who's complaining that writs are making too much money. Daily writs are. So, don't worry, everyone told them to stuff it, but it's enough of an amount of money that people are even upset with the idea of us getting that much money. Alright. You go in here, you go in here, you go in here. Alright, I forgot to open up the one thing. Alright, that's it. Getting on Big Me. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, people told them no. Right? People are like, it takes mats and time. That's not out of nowhere. It's a good point. They're not counting the mats cost. That 50K is a little less when you consider the fact that there are mats involved. Plus time, whatever your time is worth. It's true. You're absolutely right. It's a bad suggestion. If you want to argue with it, it's on the first page of the general forums for Elder Scrolls Online. Right? All the people on consoles, those poor people on consoles having to do it with no add-ons, they have my sympathy. Awful. Let's go look at Azalea Stone's Coldharbour, shall we? As soon as this pops. I'm still so sleepy. Why am I so sleepy? Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Hey, Delicia. You know, and mundanes are so hard to get and things like that. It's really frustrating that they don't include the furnishing mats. It just makes them even more ridiculously expensive. A wild stabby can occasionally see one of your homes. It does happen. A wild stabby will appear sometimes. I even look at homes when I'm not on stream. It's the truth. All right. Mysterious voice. Ha ha ha! You fell for my trap. I have shrunk you. Ha ha ha! Wow. Wow. Where are we? We've been shrunken. Is that a necklace or something with beads on it? snow. Nimbai. You must hurry, adventurer, to remain ant-sized forever. Remain ant-sized forever. Find the portal I've hidden within a bauble. It is your only hope. To find the end, you must look behind the start. That's a good hint. Yes, it must be some sort of necklace because look, here's the connecty bit with Serene chilling on it. Now, I can't do this fast, so I do hope that this is neat. Alright, let me change my filter. Hold on a second. We're just gonna go in order here, so you're gonna get a lot of Halloweeny ones for a while. Alright. And there's a spell scar shard underneath there. Pretty. It's a necklace, okay. What is that over there? That must be a way to look at it when we're done to see. Oh, what a creative idea. Coldharbour's great for creative builds, right? No, you shall remain minuscule forever. You are mine. Sadness. Down we go. You are almost there. A melodic voice NPC says. Oh. What is this? Do I jump down? Whee! Water. Weird. Huh. What's down there? Do I jump? Can I jump? I mean, I guess I can't go any other way but jump. Down! Oh, beautiful. Look at that. We're in kind of in an aquarium-y thing. Interesting. Oh, there's a portal. Uh-oh. Do we go to the Rosy Line or no? Is that connected as a part of this, or should I just go back to the front? Okay, we'll go through. Oops, I turned off the moon temple pad. Only if I want, so it's not connected. I don't know. I don't know, I'm confused. And then we'll go back to the other one and take the other route or look from above. It's loading. It's loading. Oh, pretty. We're in a glade. How lovely. We've been rescued. How pretty. What a great concept. I like this. Alright, we'll go back and check the next part. Alright, let's take the other way. I mean, you put a lot of time into this. It's worth exploring and giving the time to it that you put into it, you know? And then we'll go up to the viewing platform instead of dropping down. Really neat. I see what you used. That's crazy. Is this a different way? Or is it the same way? It looks slightly different. Alright, we'll try the, we'll go through the viewing platform now. Whoops. Where did I fall? Whee! Whee! This is neat. Whee! Going up. Hurry! Find the portal in the bauble! Nope. Who's up here? Phaedra! And a pupper. Okay. So we've got... Let's try it without the effects for a moment. Look at that. Actually, from above, it's even more beautiful. As when you see it without the effects, it kind of shows you what you're dealing with. But that is stunning. What a great job. That's fun. I like what you did there. I like what you did there. Haha. Good job. I give you thumbs up. Let's go to DGY's Shalidor for a begin. Ah, I see what you did. Okay. It was beautiful. The other thing you could do is turn it black and have it be laying on velvet. But I like what you did. It makes it more mysterious. It would look empty without it. I think you did a good job. Alright, so here we are in Shalidor's Shrouded Realm. We've got an Azabi who I'm going to take things from. I know some people are looking for ideas to do with this particular build. I mean, this house, because it's a little bit, you know, it's hard to come up with ideas for something like this sometimes. You know, it's big. It's sorry. It's got a lot going on, so there's definitely ways to treat it that I have not thought of. I don't own the house, so I don't have any ideas for it. I haven't really been thinking of any ideas for it. I've been still working on my hundings, which I will show you later. One, 3, 7, 6, 8, 5, 5. Oh, I spent so much money last night trying to buy furnishings for that house. I'm losing money big time, so let's hope that I don't keep going at that rate. Yeah, no, I think you did a good job. That's different. What on earth do they have on their heads? There's no effects. Really weird lighting and something over their heads that I can't figure out. What do they have that's glowing green? This is different. Very, very different. Oh, that looks cool. That looks really, really cool. Nifty. I want to get one of these big ones, but the problem is that they're 2,000 crowns. I don't want to spend 2,000 crowns to get one of these archy things. I'm gonna have to either buy them through a trader, like a gold seller, not a gold seller, a crown seller, or figure something else out, because honestly, it's just not. I'm not going to spend that much money on it. It's ridiculous. Sorry, I'm just doing this real quick, and then we'll keep going. done here. Let's go up the first tower. Look at the way the trees are like practically painted. They're beautiful. There's so much to see. It's really kind of remarkable how scenic it is. I wonder what that is on their heads. That is a pumpkin. They put a pumpkin on its head. A jack-o'-lantern. And it picked up the green. That's all that is. It looks so much more different than that. There's no effects in here. So this is all hand done with tricksiness. And one of the trixinesses is clearly the pumpkins. That is so wild. Little spot to sit. How pretty. I can't tell if this person's got a sense of humor about it, or if it's I want to do something that looks really, really unique kind of thing about it. Well, I'm sure we'll figure it out as we keep going. Looks like they're bloody from fighting. I don't think this is as much humorous as intended to be as much humorous as it is intended to be. Oh wow. Different and interesting. Gosh, there's a lot to look at. I'm having trouble even like kind of evaluating what I think about this place. It's so different, you know what I mean? All right, we're gonna head down the front middle. And then we'll go to the cave if it doesn't loop through to the cave itself. I'm starting to learn this place a little bit. Taken a little while to figure it out, but I think I've got it kind of figured at this point. So here's a scary portion. And there's the crystal thing. I wonder what... You know, I feel like there's a story behind this. Oh wow, look at how gorgeous that is. That's absolutely stunning. Alright, so we've got a bridge over here leading us out. That's quite pretty. Leading us out to the glass house that they created over here, which is not part of the house, obviously. This is completely a separate... Ooh, interesting. They have it floating like that. Oh no! What's happening? Is that Santa? Or just a cart being pulled off its hinges? I can't blame anybody for wanting to stand here and look out and see what's going on. And then here you can feast. Wow, those greenhouses look fantastic in there. What a great way to view the sky without missing anything. I'm surprised they didn't make the towers glass. They could have. It's Shalidor's magical realm. He could make things out of glass, right? It's Shalidor. He's a magician. He could do that. And then we have another scary evil sentry. Ow. My fingers hurt. paper cut got me. I wonder how they do this. From far away, those pumpkins look almost green. See what I mean? It's eerie. And here we go into the cave. Let's see if they closed it off or actually decorated it. It's decorated all right. This looks more like a hall of achievements, basically. And this is almost a... Is this a carnival? What is this? These are showers. Wow. Very unique showers. Look at that. Is this a hair salon? I'm not sure what this is. It looks almost like a hair salon. Is this a spa? I'm really not sure. Spot to eat, a little cafeteria. Wow, there's so many different things going on. I don't know what to think. And that's that. We've toured the whole thing. It's really majestic and interesting and completely mind-blowing. Alright, let's go to Chaos's Reprehensible Retreat. Goronir. It's very reprehensible. Are you guys alive out there? Nobody's said anything for a while, and I'm not sure if Twitch broke again. Just let me know if you're alive. Or if Twitch broke. You're a meat popsicle! Woo! That's right. Good. As long as it's not Twitch again. Because you know Twitch has been breaking like crazy lately. It's just been insane. Thank you for letting me know. It broke multiple times in the last week for several hours at a time. And yesterday my internet went out. So you never know. It could always be one thing or another. Never sure about it. Which it is. Alright. Sending all my stuff over to Streaming Potato. Okay. And here we are in a goronir. We're in Chaos's Reprehensible Retreat. Breathing is loud. In fact, it is preferred. 599 out of 600, no effects. We'll look at my house next. That way you guys feel... Oh no! Look, the face is smushed. That's terrible. Oh no! You're a terrible person, Sister Galena. Look at that little touch. Look at that tiny little touch. Do you see that? They put dirt there. So that it looks like somebody has dirt or dust that they're sweeping up. Oh gosh, that looks like flesh. That could be flesh. I'm disgusted. Keeping on moving. Keep moving. Uh-oh. The hound is eating more flesh. Creepy hound, creepy hound. Do, 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 do. Oh, pretty. In the midst of all of the murder and mayhem, there is pretty. Somebody's painting Cardi. This is true. She keeps things neat and tidy while murdering. Gotta give her credit for that. Oh, wow. You must have needed it, Corundum. Oh, look at that cool fireplace with the frame around it. That looks really neat. Whenever I sleep really long, unexpectedly, I feel like my body must need it. Maybe you're fighting something off. And we've got a creepy garden with waterfalls and everything. Let's pop in and then pop back out. Oh, wow. There's a lot in here. This pod, it does not look pod-like anymore. This pod looks like somebody has transformed it into a house instead of a pod, because I'll be honest, I wouldn't want to live in a pod. But this looks lovely. I would live here. As long as there was, you know, a computer, an internet connection, all that. Pizza delivery. Without that, there's no point. We must have pizza delivery. A little crafting section over here. This looks sort of closed off. I don't know if it's don't go through here or were there some trees in the way. Yeah, that was don't go through here. You may want to add either some of the moss that you can't walk through or some other kind of obstruction so that people can't walk through the sections you don't want them to walk through, because it's easy to get confused and not know where you're supposed to go. Speaking of, all right, let's go through here. And then there's fences over here, but I don't know if we're supposed to go through or not. Looks like we are. Or not. If you don't want people going through here, which I could see as a possibility, I think you should turn it on limited visitors so that people can't open this door. Because you don't have trees touching the ground, so that means you probably did it with the intent of people never seeing that side. So change it to limited visitor, and that way no one can... Or make that a false door. Like put something that looks like a door but isn't a door, right? That's another way to handle it. Oh, what's going on down here? Oh, so it's just a... Okay. It's like a waterfall over a farm. No effects. I don't even want to know what they're eating. Species. Kitchen. Oh, I do love it when people use mushrooms for bread. This is a bruising webcap mushroom for dough, which is rising. Wow, we're keeping on going up. There's Serene. Wow, Serene isn't just drinking, she's doing skooma. She's got issues. That's an interesting way of dealing with the fire. Very cool. If I missed anything, let me know, Chaox. This is interesting. Okay. Shutterbug, you're on. Let's hit your Hundings up. Tamriel Beach Resort. Unless, did I mark this as for myself to see? Or is this I can't remember if I've toured this on stream before, or if this was just me marking this as an inspiration for my own purposes. I think this was inspiration for my own purposes, and we've toured this before. Let me just double check. Yes. Okay, this was just my inspo. So, oh, I even wrote that for inspo. God, I'm ridiculous. All right, let's go to mine real quick. You guys can see where it's at. It's not where I want it to be. There's going to be a lot of change. Hi, Nywin. Loading, loading, loading. Keep that stuff loading. Rawhide. Alright, so this is the front entrance. This is just where I'm stacking things I need but haven't quite figured out what to do with. It is actually better in daytime, so this actually works out. It's gotten taller, but it is not where I want it to be. There's, obviously this will look more supported when I'm done. There will be more going on. I'm gonna try to build more traditional looking structures within this, but this will be a jewelry store, but at the moment it's just, I just put the treasure there so that it's not empty and I can remember what I was going to do with it. There's, if you take a look, there's Perari. She's keeping an eye out over the city. Some of you saw this yesterday. She pats back and forth between here and here. She just, she's being all sneaky sneaky, because that's what Peraris do. See? She's gonna go around. So the idea is hopefully you notice these small details. You'll see her in a second. There she goes. Then she goes around and she comes back. But, so this is a house. We're going to have better lighting here. False door. This is where the band's going to be. This is another fake house. This is where you're supposed to, this is kind of like almost like a dock. Let me get my, why can't I find it? There it is. The dock rope wheel should be right around here. So, that kind of thing. Ah, almost fell in the water. Then, this is Serene's area. She sits in her little cubby. I gave her a blanket now. For those of you who saw her yesterday, she didn't have a blanket. She didn't have anything. And she's gonna have her blanket. She goes down there. She checks out that stuff. She checks out that stuff, and then she lays down on the carpet. So that's the idea. Is she's the booze seller. Seller. There's also Birodar up there. If you can see him. He's going between his library and his bedroom. If you see, he's going to pop out just a moment. Oh, no, he went back that way. Sorry. No, I don't speak any English. I kid. Yeah, I speak English. And then here's, see, she lays down. Well, she stands here for a moment, and then she lays down. Or goes back in her house and then lays down. And there's the guard. He goes walking by. So the idea is to make it look like a little like Hugh's Bane, where there's stuff going on, where you can go crisscrossy across places. I want it to have that. What do you think? What does it sound like to you? And then this will be the restaurant. And this will be where somebody's going to live in there. And that's that. That's what we've got so far. There's different stuff up here. We're going to build. It'll look better. I need to introduce more color. I need to make it a little bit less choppy. This is American English. So that's what we're working on right now. For the time being. It's not perfect. It'll get there. It will get there. Alright, next house for somebody else. It's in progress, obviously. Be kind, rewind. Don't judge too hard yet. It's going to take a lot of work to get it where I want it to be. Alright, let's go to Trasse's Snakes on a Plane, moonmirth. Snakes on a Plane. I need to find more colorful. That's okay. I need to find more colorful things to add to it that are like buildings or something. Why am I a black and white potato? Dan Lopcar. You made me black and white. That's it. I've had these with these Nawab fetching snakes on this Nawab fetching plane. That's hilarious. Oh my god, that's so funny. Look at the snakes. Oh my god, this is hilarious. The creativity you people have. You break me. Look, that's the little cart. Joey, have you ever been in a Daedric prison? That's from Airplane. Joey, do you like movies about gladiators? Joey, have you ever seen a grown man naked? This should be the next one. You ever seen a grown woman naked? Yeah, I'm using the... That's not a bad idea. Let me write that down. Why not? It's a filter. I use Snapchat filters to make it funny looking. I use silly filters and funny filters like this one. This is a jellyfish on my head. I just do different funny things and then switch them occasionally. This is great. I love this trasse. You broke me. And here's the plane, and that's where you're flying. This is too funny. Fantastic work. Oh, it's so good. So funny. Alright. The Khanductor's Enchanted. Oh, it's fake. I don't look this good in real life. It's totally fake. Totally fake. I like to have funny things for my people to look at. My potatoes. So we enjoy a good laugh, but occasionally they have ones that aren't so funny and are more like just interesting or different. This is one of the ones that's more different. Here is the Khanductor's train. Enchanted. I have a feeling we'll do EU tomorrow only. I apologize for being so NA heavy lately. What have we had? This is supposed to be a train, so maybe this is the station? No, this is just a Christmas tree. Just, quote unquote. It's a really nice one. So I'm guessing this is a holiday Christmas train coming. What is that? Can we get in here? We can. Yeah, it's just, I do different things. It's just silliness. This is a crafting house portion. Closed off from the rest of the house so that you can only come in back here and do crafting. You can't go through the front, which is fine. It's actually a clever way of dealing with it. And then to the left, all your things in a box to the left, we have the stables. And a little Christmassy home. Closed off portions to make extra rooms, it looks like. Interesting. Oh. Gaming house? I'm not sure. Game store. Maybe. Birodar being the chef or the bartender. I'm not sure which. You can't get back. Oh, you can get back here to see this. Okay. Well, that's a unique spigot. All right. See you later, Torber. Oh, and a little spot to eat up here. What's that? All right. There's the train. All right, we're gonna get to the train. I wanted to check out the house, but I do see the train. What is this? Is this like a weapon? Or is that a sleigh? Like a standing sleigh? I'm not sure what that is. Tell me, Khanductor. Tell me what that is when you get a chance. Little spot to eat outside. Everybody looking at something in the sky. Alright, what's in here? Let's check out the train. This is the depot, clearly. We've got a woman tree over here. And here we go. This is the train. Look at those little wheels. See them moving down there? What a unique way of doing it with the... That's a really... that might be the first person I've ever seen use that as a train part. Oh, look at this engine. Wow. This is cool. It's a Christmas train. Yay, yay, yay. And this is the ED part, where you get to sit and eat. And these are just people riding and looking out the window as they go. This would be a nice trip. This is fun. And you know what's fun too, is that it's the Khanductor, who is this person's name, who created this train. So they're going to drive the train. That is their job. And then you can see it from behind. That looks really neat. Think we're going... Is Ginger Snap on? I don't think she is. Alright, everyone, exclamation point potato for PCNA or PCEU. That way you enter in for my 50,000 gold giveaway every day. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to stream much longer. I'm a little bit... I hit the wall. But I might get back on later to stream building. Oh, nobody won yet. This is Hundings. This is Nosferatu. Yeah, that was cool, wasn't it? If it doesn't say your entry, it means you're already entered. You probably already entered. So this is Nosferatu's Hundings. Quite different from my Hundings, right? Out here we have a dock. My Hundings is in progress, so it looks a little messy right now. This one is a little better planned, don't you think? Take a look at this beautiful dock. You know, you're right, those might work. With carts and flowers and a little cactus garden. You know, it's hard to mess up a Hundings because it's just so pretty. The colors are so pretty, and it just seems like everything goes really well with that sky blue or that ocean blue. A little market here. Storage. Selling pots and cups and things. And art. Selling a kitty. Yeah, it's like a bazaar. It's like a Bandori bazaar over here. Lots and lots of little things for sale. Alright, I'm gonna pull it. And the winner is Tactical. Did you win yesterday, Tactical? That's really weird. Or am I dreaming? I might be dreaming. I can't remember one thing from the next. So it's entirely possible that I'm imagining that. Okay. So this is the interior of the home. People are sitting by the fire reading. See, I think they put the vast majority of their attention, and here's the bedroom, outside so that they could have the shops. So this is like a little it's just pretty. I like it. I think it's a good job. There are steps through to get over to places, but I'm not sure how to get there since how do you get on the roof? There must be an entrance from the roof through one of these doors. Must be a way to get up. We'll find it. We will find it. Because it's essentially a sneaky sneaky. Maybe I won't find it. Maybe I'm screwed. Maybe there's no way to get there. Ah! It's from the obvious place. How did I miss that? Always the last place you look, right? This is where you do your laundry. This is my favorite part of the house, right here. It's just got this amazing view. It's really, really pretty. And let's go follow it along the wall of the mountain. They made some stairs here. So let's see if we can do this without falling. Up we go. And over. Oh, it's a diving board. It also gives you a really great view of what's going on in here. I know. There's a lot of things I wish they would change like that. I don't understand why they don't. Anyway, I'm going to call it. I have a fever. I'm not feeling so good. So I will catch you all later, maybe, if I build, or tomorrow. So I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one, and thanks for watching.